We know that the earth is round. But there are a whole bunch of people out there who have decided that the earth is flat.
Reporters' faces, so ungracious, so ungracious, bright and early for their phony praises, going nowhere, going nowhere.
Who is ready for some sunshine? I know I am. Let's start off with a check of your next weather. Meteorologist Alyssa Carlson. She joins us live in the studio. Alyssa, this really is the calm before the storm.
Not again. No. Oh.
Recently, over the past few years, a whole bunch of people have decided that the world is flat. Now, everything we know about science, from the people we've sent to the moon, to the photos we've taken from space, to how we explain day versus night.
If there ever was a definition of the lowest common denominator, I think that's it.
Flat world. Flat world.
We are all lucky to call this flat Earth our home.
Everything we know about science, from the people we've sent to the moon, to the photos we've taken from space, to how we explain day versus night and seasons, we know that the earth is round.
Perhaps one day you'll come back and share your space wisdom with us.
And to understand better, and be able to answer the questions that Canadians have. And as soon as we have more clarity and better answers to give to Canadians, we will be giving them.
And closer. Oh, geez. Oh no.
A pair of homegrown clowns who've become international stars by insisting on being Canadian.
Here you are, two men with their fingers on the pulse of this country. Where? Right on the pulse.
Beauty. So far, we haven't heard any beating.
What's wrong with Canada?
What's wrong, eh? Jeez, I don't know. I think
Canada,
it's beauty here.
It's great, it's white, and it's in the north. So take off.
Looking down from 2 miles above the surface of the Earth, it's impossible not to be impressed by the sheer grandeur, splendor, and power of the natural world. But perhaps most impressive of all is just how very flat it is. No matter where you venture on this humble disk of ours.
Don't interrupt me. When you walk out of here, you will know more. No, some of you will know far less about quantum computing, but most of you, normal computers work either there's power going through a wire or not. It's 1 or a 0. They're binary systems. What quantum states allow for is much more complex information to be encoded into a single bit.
Of course, some may continue to operate under the notion that the Earth is not flat, but in fact a rotating sphere. But creatures like this frog, this kangaroo, and even this grasshopper will happily tell you otherwise.
And the uncertainty around quantum states allows us to encode more information into a much smaller computer. So that's what's exciting about quantum computing, and that's what we want.
No matter where you venture on this humble disk of ours, you will encounter flatness. From the arid sands of the Sahara Desert to the shimmering waters of the Palawan coast. Everywhere you look, guess what? It's flat. Flat. flat.
I got fascinated with the idea of flat earthers.
But I'm particularly interested in it. You went on a podcast and you said you believe the Earth was flat, and do you actually you want to reel that in, or you still believe the Earth is flat?
You know what? You've always tried to come back, take the statement back, but
yeah. But
on that podcast, I was just really like, man, what's going on within our world, and just a whole bunch of truth and conspiracy. I was just like, whoa, this is too much for me. And then I come out and say that, and then, whoo.
Even we of the species Homo sapiens never forget that this flat Earth belongs to all of nature's creatures, from the tiny shrew to the colossal blue whale, and to the mutant lizard people who live in the hollow tunnels millions of miles below the Earth's surface, developing technology for our Illuminati overlords.
Enlarging your mind. Flat world.
There are a whole bunch of people out there who have decided.
Just ponder the potential realities of the world and its possible roundness.
Yeah, spinning. Spinning.
The ancient Greeks or the ancient Babylonians or the Incas or whoever else who actually wondered whether the Earth was actually flat or not.
Thanks a lot for searching that out. I appreciate that. Fisherman in the box. Fisherman in a box.